What if meeting your twin flame wasn't just a twist of fate, but something you could actually manifest through the power of your thoughts and energy? The idea may sound almost magical, but that's exactly where the secret lies. Life responds to the vibration you emit. Many people spend their whole lives believing they just need to wait, but what if waiting could be replaced by a conscious awakening, a true spiritual awakening? Imagine for a moment that the energy you radiate is like a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. It can be dim, in which case ships pass by without noticing it, or it can shine brightly, guiding exactly the one who is searching. That's how the law of attraction in love works. The more aligned you are, the more spiritual signs from the universe appear, showing you that your twin flame is drawing near. It's not coincidence, it's synchronicity. Today you're going to discover that the key to attracting your twin flame isn't about patiently waiting for a right day, but about learning how to attract your twin flame by aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions. What once seemed distant begins to take shape when you realize that destiny is not just something written, but also something shaped by your vibration. And here lies the point that opens a whole new perspective. The difference between a soulmate and a twin flame completely changes the way we see this journey. When it comes to spiritual connections, many confuse a soulmate with a twin flame. A soulmate is someone with whom you share natural harmony, partnership, and affinity, almost like a reunion from past lives. A twin flame, however, is something much deeper, two halves of the same soul, who recognize each other and challenge one another to grow spiritually. This difference is crucial to understanding how the law of attraction in love plays a role in each of these experiences. The law of attraction teaches that everything we think, feel, and believe turns into energy. That energy, in turn, attracts experiences of the same kind into our lives. If someone carries fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs, they will likely attract relationships that reflect those patterns. But when there's clarity, self-love, and confidence, the spiritual signs of the universe start to appear as answers. And it's precisely at this point that the connection with twin flames becomes possible. When we talk about twin flames, it's not only about waiting for destiny to act, but about consciously choosing to vibrate at a frequency that opens the path for that reunion. It's like tuning a musical instrument. If a string is out of tune, the melody won't flow, but when harmony is restored, the music plays in perfect synchronicity. And that harmony is what begins to prepare us to understand, in depth, what twin flames truly are. Sign 1: What twin flames really are. Twin flames are not just a romantic concept or a beautiful idea of destiny. They represent the union of two halves of the same essence, two parts of the same soul that chose to experience life in different bodies. When these two halves meet, the impact is profound, almost like looking into a mirror and seeing not only your image, but also your shadows, your light, and everything you still need to heal. It's a connection that goes beyond passion, it's an invitation to spiritual growth. Many people imagine that living this encounter is like a fairy tale, but the truth is that the reunion of twin flames can be intense and even challenging. That's because they don't come just to bring comfort, but to accelerate the process of spiritual awakening. It's as if life were saying, now it's time to evolve. And of course, this evolution is not always smooth. That's why attracting your twin flame through the law of attraction in love is not only about asking the universe for a relationship, but about being willing to transform yourself. A practical example: imagine someone who always attracts superficial relationships but suddenly begins having vivid dreams, synchronicities, and an inexplicable sense of familiarity when meeting a new person. This is not a coincidence, it's a spiritual sign from the universe, indicating that something greater is in motion. Understanding this process is the first step in learning how to consciously attract your twin flame. But for this attraction to truly happen, it's essential to understand how the law of attraction specifically works in this context. Sign 2: The law of attraction in the context of twin flames. The law of attraction shows that our thoughts and feelings are like radio waves. They vibrate and attract back what is on the same frequency. When it comes to twin flames, this means that the way you think about love and about yourself defines how close or far you are from that reunion. If within you there is fear of not being enough, that energy creates blockages. But if there is trust and clarity, you open the way for the spiritual signs of the universe to manifest. A simple metaphor can help. Think of a magnet. It doesn't need to chase things to attract them, it only needs to be charged with energy, and everything around that matches it naturally comes closer. This is how the process of attracting your twin flame with the law of attraction in love works. It's not about desperate effort or anxiety, but about aligning your energy so that your twin flame is inevitably drawn to you. The more love you vibrate, the more love you receive. Some people share real experiences of seeing this principle in action. A person who had spent years frustrated in toxic relationships began practicing meditation and positive affirmations daily. In a short time, they noticed the people around them had changed, and soon after, they met someone who awakened a deep feeling of familiarity. Coincidence? Not at all. It was the universe responding to the new vibration. And when that happens, the first signs that you are already attracting your twin flame begin to appear. Sign 3, signs that you're already attracting your twin flame. The spiritual signs of the universe show up in subtle but persistent ways when your energy begins to align for the reunion with your twin flame. One of the most common signs is synchronicities, like seeing repeating numbers, 1111, 2222, on clocks, license plates, or even shopping receipts. It's not a coincidence, it's as if the universe is winking at you, saying, "Keep going, you're on the right path." These signs are reminders that the law of attraction in love is quietly working. Another powerful sign is the feeling of familiarity when meeting someone new. It's as if you've known that person for a long time, even without ever having met them before. This recognition goes beyond rational thought, it's a sensation that comes from the heart and resonates deep within the soul. Many describe this as a spiritual awakening, a sudden awareness of something that has always been there but was asleep. This kind of encounter is impossible to ignore because it shifts everything around you. There are also dreams and intuitions that seem to guide your steps. Imagine dreaming for several nights in a row about an unknown person, and suddenly meeting someone who looks exactly like the one in your dream. Or feeling, without explanation, that you must go to a certain place, and once there, crossing paths with someone special. These experiences are ways of understanding how to attract your twin flame. It's the universe showing you that the reunion is already happening behind the scenes. But for these signs to become clearer and clearer, you need to learn how to align your own energy. Sign 4, how to align your energy to attract your twin flame. Aligning your energy isn't some complicated mystery, it's a daily practice that transforms your vibration. Creative visualization, for example, is a powerful tool. Closing your eyes and imagining your life as if your twin flame were already present creates an energetic field that attracts that reality. It's like rehearsing for a play, the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. The law of attraction in love responds to the clarity of what you project. Another essential step is letting go of limiting beliefs. If someone carries the idea that they don't deserve love, or that all relationships end badly, this turns into an invisible wall. A simple exercise is to write these beliefs on paper and then tear them up, creating space for new affirmations such as, "I am worthy of living a true love." This symbolic gesture helps shift inner energy and opens the way for the spiritual signs of the universe to manifest. And none of this makes sense without self-love. Nurturing yourself, whether through meditation, hobbies, exercise, or even moments of silence, is the foundation of how to attract your twin flame. After all, when you radiate love within, you naturally expand that energy outward. It's like walking around wearing a pleasant fragrance, you don't need to announce it, people notice. And when that energy begins to overflow, the next step is to embrace something often forgotten, detachment, which is just as fundamental as alignment. Sign 5, the role of detachment. Detachment may seem contradictory when it comes to attracting your twin flame through the law of attraction, but in reality, it is the secret that unlocks the process. When anxiety, pressure, or the urge to control everything is present, the energy becomes heavy and creates resistance. It's like trying to hold wet sand tightly. The harder you squeeze, the more slips through your fingers. Trusting the flow of the universe means allowing the spiritual signs to show the way at the right time. Many people believe that detachment means giving up, but that's not the case. Detachment is trust. It's like planting a seed. You water it, care for it, but you don't dig up the soil every day to check if it's sprouting. Similarly, when aligning your energy, you need to release control and believe that your twin flame is on their way. This state of deep trust allows the law of attraction in love to work without interference. A simple example: someone who spent years desperately waiting for a relationship only found peace when they decided to focus on their own life, dreams, and projects. It was precisely at that moment that meaningful encounters began to emerge, because their energy was no longer trapped in neediness. This is the true power of detachment. And it is at this point that a person realizes that the law of attraction does not create the twin flame, but facilitates the reunion by aligning the soul for this encounter. In the end, the law of attraction doesn't create a twin flame for you, but it opens the doors for that encounter to happen when your energy is in harmony. The reunion isn't just about romance or companionship, it's about recognizing yourself reflected in the other and allowing this experience to lead to deep spiritual growth. It's as if life is asking, are you ready to see yourself fully? Now, I want to challenge you, isn't this precisely the moment to align your energy, let go of control, and start noticing the spiritual signs of the universe that are already around you? How many of them might you have ignored until now, thinking they were mere coincidences? And what if those coincidences are actually invitations to awaken and experience love in a way you've never felt before? So tell me in the comments, have you noticed signs from the law of attraction and love indicating that your twin flame might be approaching? Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to continue learning and receiving content that will transform the way you see love and your spiritual journey. Thank you, and see you in the next video.